Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey everyone, how you guys doing?
I think we're live.
Yes, we
Man,
are.
that's a big delay. That's a big delay between YouTube and StreamYard. Holy crap!
Yeah, it is weird.
It's at
Yeah, and it
least
really,
30 seconds.
it really shows when you do those countdowns too.
Yeah. How's my audio, you guys? Is it better than last time? I know last time I had a bunch of issues, but hopefully this is okay now.
Yeah, you definitely sound clear to me.
Yeah.
I was, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm
No
not all
buzz.
laggy. Sweet. Well, I want to
Had
thank
you in
everybody
here?
for coming in. I see you all wishing me or congratulating me on my subscriber count, which is why we're all here. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you. And that's why I feel the need to give back to you guys, hence the stream. So I'm not going to personally thank uh, everyone that has said congratulations, but just know that I I do appreciate it. There's a lot of the chat's moving pretty quick.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of people showing up for this one, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the.
All right.
Yeah, let me pop
So
it on my phone so I can actually interact with this.
yeah, I'm
Dang,
going to
28 already.
yeah. So we're gonna create a giveaway here, and I'll give it until what 10 past, and then we're gonna do a drawing for one of Kyle's packs of trading cards.
All right. Let's get this started with a giveaway, man. Should probably grab one.
So as long as I remember how to do all this,
Dude, I'm telling you, on the spot, setting up those giveaways is like the hardest thing in the world to do.
yeah. So yeah, there we go. Fish Fam link is here. Jeff wants me to go to the individual acknowledgments, which is not going to happen. It's just so I will go through the participants list later. So when I say your name, while I'm reading the participant list, just throw a little thank you at the end of that.
The party
You guys
pants
don't want to.
list.
You guys don't want me to be up here for. Oh, I'm clicking buttons.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh man.
They
All
know
right,
where
there
to
we go.
find us. Worst case scenario,
Yeah.
we'll restart. You're good.
Well, I still don't have a mouse for this laptop. I just need to get a mouse. I'm doing everything with this stupid touchpad, and it just sucks.
Yeah, that's never fun.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys saw that hashtag, but it's hashtag fishpunk to get in this first giveaway. For anybody just coming in. So yeah, Kyle, what you been up to?
Oh man, I just got done doing all my water changes. Got done building up this terrarium and doing that, and it is it's nice to be sitting down. I'll tell you. We went for a
Yeah.
little walk earlier today too, out in the
Nice.
forest reserve. Yeah, super nice, man. It's a beautiful day out.
Yeah. I went to me and Willow went to Tristan's, and he's got this asparagus patch like right to the side of his shop there. His shop's on a farm, so it's really neat. And yeah, so they got like this, I don't know, maybe an acre of asparagus. So me and Willow went out there and we were picking a bunch of asparagus, and I got a bunch of new plants today. My favorite one that I got today is probably the Anubias Starburst.
What's
It's
that
actually
like?
really it's actually really cool. It's really compact. It's like a compact Anubias. It's got small round leaves and it's got white speckling all over it, which is why they call it Starburst.
Nice.
Dude, it's super cool.
Yeah, dude, that is. I have not gotten any of like the variegated ish types or whatever. I guess you can kind of call that like a variegation, variegated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, I would call it. I think any of them with the white leaves is variegation. I believe. I mean, I don't.
like
Maybe
some
there's
sort
a
of version
different.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's gonna call us out on it, or maybe what is it? The blind squirrels write twice a day.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we got it.
All right, so let's see here. So how do I get to the participant list on Fish Fam Link?
Dude, if you know me, man, I can never I'm never good at making that happen. I know it's like you just go to like the live stream. There's
Okay,
like
live.
if you just like you go to it, or maybe you have to log in first. I
Here
think.
it is. Here it is. Let's see, live stream participants. So I'm still there. It goes. All right, cool.
The pants list, the party pants list, Steven.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can run through the pants list real quick for everybody that's here, and then if I'm not mistaken, this updates in order as people come in. Correct?
To be honest, I don't know. I always assumed it was just alphabetical. To be honest, I never even like paid attention.
No, it's definitely not alphabetical because I got Sketty, Sarah, she's on top, and then Henry, Aquarium Fantasies right below her. So it's all random.
Definitely not.
So I think it populates as they come in at the bottom. So
for sure,
I want to shout out Sarah, Sketty Nona, Henry, Aquarium Fantasy, Mousie's in here, Kyle, Outside in Aquatics, Empire of Dirt, Jeff Kane, CR Fish, Cheryl Smith. We got Linda Worth, Audra Meyer, Uncle Smiley, Ed's Aquatic Exotics. Ed's here. We got the Dwarven Nerd, Corinne. We got Garage Aquatics 2023, Ron. Guplets is in here, which I've never seen them in here before. So welcome and thanks for stopping by. They're a smaller channel actually that I recently started following. They do a lot of guppies and shrimp. They're kind of cool, actually, the stuff they've been putting out.
Who was that?
Guplets.
Guplets? Oh.
Yep.
Very cool.
But we got Lori, Monster Fish Gal. We got Keith, Fish Nerd. Lisa the Wolf's here. Fuzzy KR. Jeremy, JNN. We got Geek Boy. Moneyless Maven Shirley. CC's Aqua Escapes. Stephen P. 2003. Aquartics. Fish Fam Link is here. June, Only Oscars. Jody P. is here. We got Emily, Bougie Bish Fish, Aquatic News Network. Tommy's here. Jim's Fish. We got Hagen Hill. So Jake, Katie, River. Discus North is here. Sean. Fishcapades. Mel's here. All Things Nature in Hawaii with Steve. We got Lance, Sleeper Barbecue, Grills to Gills. And he hasn't changed his name yet, but he's going to put and Bonsai at the end of that.
Bonsai, really?
Yeah, no, that's just a joke. We were in Edge stream the other night watching Rack talk about the bonsais, and Lance was really interested in it, so just it was a joke to throw it on at the end of there. Just keep growing his name. Yeah, GNC, we got Gabriel's, Coro Works is here. We got Scotty, Raising Fishes, Norfolk Southern Ponds, Melvin, what's up? We got
Dude,
Lumi.
do you see that number? 44, man.
Foxy's Fishes is here. Roxanne, what's going on? And Mandy, the Zen Ginger. So we're going to try. I can't see chat right now, by the way, guys, so I'm sorry. We're going to refresh, and I'm going to see what this does. I left off with Zen. So I'm pretty sure it populates at the bottom. So yeah, that seems to be it for now. Oops, Scotty just came in. Scotty, what's going on? So yeah, it does populate from the bottom, so that's cool. All right, so for those of you just coming in, you got 1 minute, hashtag fish pump. And then I am going to, we'll spin this.
So Gotti said he's catching up on double time, and I'm just glad to know that I'm not the only one that does that. I put it on double time on purpose, so I know if I'm like lagging behind, and because then, dude, sometimes the conversation will get all weird if you don't realize you're behind and you start commenting, and then like you're like, wait, this isn't lining up. Like, what's going on? You're like, oh shit, I'm 5 minutes behind.
All right, so now I don't know if you guys want to play Wheel of Death. Wheel of You Suck, I guess. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that Willow is not in the house right now. She's outside with some friends, and Nicole and her sister. They're all playing outside. They got a fire going in the fire pit, jumping on the trampoline, having a water balloon fight. So they're out there being kids. I know you guys really want her to be up here and tell you all that you suck, which you do. Just for Willow, she just wanted me to tell you guys that even if she's not here, you all suck.
You guys still suck, definitely.
Yep.
Hey, I just gotta let you know, Aquatic Provisions showed up too. I can't remember if we shouted them out, but I just saw them in the chat there.
So. Oh, John's here. Hey,
yeah,
John, what's up? Glad you made it. That'll be one of the giveaways tonight. I'm going to give away some community granules and some fine brine from Aquatic Provisions. So really impressed with the food so far. Gills and Gardens came in, so we got Nathan in the house. Just one more fish. So Jesse, hello. Benjamin Peters, welcome in. And I'll keep hopping back and forth to that participants list. I cannot see chat currently because I'm on the giveaway tool. So Kyle, if there's anything pressing or funny or
no, they're just making fun of us.
Hurtful.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're basically just like, killing our egos, saying that we just cannot say you suck as good as Willow, basically.
Well, yeah,
we kind of figured.
She's the OG with that.
Definitely.
All right, so here we go. If you're not in, you're not in.
Yeah, that's 36 entries, guys. Yeah. So are we doing Wheel of Death? Yeah. I saw one vote. I think it was, or maybe there was a couple. The chat is popping today, man. I'm telling you.
So let me go back to StreamYard and see the chat. So you guys want to do Wheel of Death or just one and done?
We are early on, so maybe we should just do like a one and done, and then it gets harder and harder throughout the night. I don't know.
Yeah, it don't matter to me.
Yeah, we can. The giveaway is
okay.
On
Wheel of Death. That's what.
Yeah, Wheel of Death.
Wheel of Death.
Yeah.
All right. First, I'm gonna since I stalled there, I'm gonna refresh one more time and then we're going. This is for a pack of Kyle's brand new Fish Room Punk trading cards. And here we go. Lance, you are the first person to suck.
You suck.
Cheryl Smith, you suck. Jody P, you also suck.
If you guys see me pass out randomly during the stream, it's not from anything other than the Mod Podge that is being spread on like millions of decorations for my girlfriend's graduation party this weekend or this coming weekend. So I'm like swimming in minty kind of fumes, I think it is. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled Mod Podge, but it's everywhere right now.
You getting high in there?
Yeah, and a little bit, man.
You getting all Mod Podged up, huh?
Yeah.
Now, see, I always thought Mod Podge was just like an adjective for, a collection of random things.
Yeah, hodgepodge, right? Isn't that hodgepodge?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're probably right.
But Mod Podge is that it's like the thing you would use to do hodgepodge. Like it's what's that called? Collage. A collage. Like you put like a bunch of stuff down, you clear coat it, and then like it'll
Huh.
stick it down kind of thing. She's clear coating a bunch of jars she painted.
No, all right.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
gonna be all
pretty
right
handy
on your
stuff.
fish tanks?
We'll see. They all have tops on, so I think they're pretty much isolated. And then
Yeah, but
like
you're
my
running-
air system is in like a
I was gonna
box.
say, yeah, the air in the cabinet. Yeah, it's probably a
Yeah.
solid move. All right, Scotty, you suck. Sorry.
Oh my god.
And in case none of you guys know, oh yeah, Stephen P definitely sucks. In case you guys don't know why, like, you all suck, you all actually don't like suck.
Yeah.
But you you guys seem to always like really enjoy, like, I can tell, really enjoy when I get booted off the wheel. So that's why I do this. I get to boot you all off the wheel and tell you guys that you suck.
Yeah,
So,
dude,
Smiley, you suck.
you
Go
do
ahead,
catch an unreal amount of hate when you get off, man.
Yeah,
It's like
they
what
love
the
to see
heck?
me lose, which is fine. I can take the heat. Jeff, you suck.
Brandon actually believes you all suck.
Go with the flow. You suck. Lori, you suck. Bougie, Emily, I'm sorry, but you suck.
So this giveaway is actually for 1,500 pieces of duckweed, guys. And
Yeah.
and counted.
Yeah. Before the stream's over, we might have 1,500 you sucks. I don't know. This might be the only you suck wheel because I don't have the energy like Willow to say that every time. So
Get
Ed,
that
you
stamina,
suck.
man.
Sorry.
That is
Oh, almost clicked that twice. Lisa, I'm sorry, but you suck.
Foxy said she got modded for saying you suck.
What's that?
Foxy said I got modded for saying suck.
What? I don't have any moderation on.
Some of it might be automatic. I don't know if they're
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
Yeah,
Google
like
mod, I
swearing and
guess.
stuff. Nah.
Yeah. Well, that's dumb. I see
Yeah, that's
suck in other
pretty
people's
sensitive.
streams.
I feel like you should get away with like.
I don't know. Maybe we abused the sucks last time.
Maybe it is. Yeah, they're like, Jesus.
Like,
what's
man,
going on over
this channel likes to talk about sucking a lot. We better.
here? Well, then what are you
Mel,
gonna do
you
if you're a
suck.
vacuum channel?
Yeah, I don't know. You call it suction. I don't know. You got to be all proper about it. Watch the suction. All right. Oh, so Foxy, yeah, you got modded and booted.
Yeah,
That really sucks.
Dude, I swear that website has like a microphone built in, and like if you mention a name or anything, man, it's gonna be the next one to pop up.
I don't know. See, I always test that. I always say tonight's the night in Steven's stream. I always say I'm gonna win, and I've never won. Let's not forget that. But I've made it close quite a few times while still talking, like top 4 at least twice, and then it got down to I think first and second once, and I lost. So.
Yeah, I think second is the closest I've come to. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the closest you can get.
Ooh, back to back, Brian and Roxanne. I'm sorry, but you guys both must suck.
Yeah, dude, that's brutal.
Ooh, Zen, you suck. I'm pretty sure you might be losing in What the Fish too. Which, by the way, What the Fish?
Ooh, rocking the
Steven,
merch.
I love the shirt.
Oh, I should have worn mine today. I got the old school one.
Jim's Fish, you suck.
Actually, I got complimented on that What the Fish shirt the other day. I can't remember who it was. It was some random person too, or not a fish person. It was like someone else, like just loved the shirt, and I was like, sweet.
Mousy, I'm sorry, but you suck. Ooh, Tommy, bro, you suck. And Shirley, I'm sorry, but you suck. If Jeremy's in the chat, if you wouldn't mind letting me know how your package came in today, I'm dying to know. Jake, Katie, you suck. River, you're cool.
Oh, also, if Jeremy's in the chat, I've had a lot of success with crickets lately, and I have been meaning to bring this up. So if he's here,
Okay.
I would like to show him some stuff because I know he was
let's
get
into-
working on that.
Yeah, let's that'll be some good mid giveaway content there.
Yeah, dude, I got a.
Because I'm interested too because
Let's see here.
it seemed like it was just a race of time before they died. Sarah, I'm sorry, but you suck. Thank you for the plants. Those plants are doing great. I love them. How are your guppies doing? All things nature in Hawaii with Steve. You suck. Is it saying the names? Or how does Steven get it to say the automated name?
I wonder that as well because I don't think mine does it when I do it because I know I usually end up reading them off, and I don't think I would read them off if it was reading it. You know what I mean? So I don't think I've had it happen. I don't know if it's a setting or what.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Steven's just got exclusive access. Yeah, I don't see it on the page anywhere.
Did Moneyless Maven get? Yeah, she got kicked.
Yes, she did. Ooh, Gabriel, you suck.
Oh, Jeremy is in here. Sweet.
And Scotty, you suck. Ron, you suck. Linda Worth, you suck. Ooh, Melvin, you suck. Keith, you also suck. We're getting down there. Ooh, Jeremy, you suck. Hopefully that package came in all right. Has he said anything?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So he said Branton, guppies, shrimp, snails, 100%. Thank you.
Sweet. That's
Yeah.
cool. That makes me 10 for 10 this year on shipping.
Ooh.
Yeah, the longest one was to Alex Fathom Aquatics. So I sent his
Georgia?
from Brian and Roxanne's benefit auction. We decided to wait just because of the severe weather and stuff like that causing delays. But apparently, I mean, we should have just shipped because it didn't matter because it just kept coming. And so yeah, we shipped, and it took from Monday. They left. I dropped them off at the post office Monday, and he didn't get them till Monday afternoon. So they were in a box for 7 days, and they were all perfectly fine. So
nice, dude.
Worked out good. But yeah, that's been the longest one so far. Jeremy's this one. It was Monday to Saturday, so not too bad. June, you suck. And now, since June came up, I guess I take that back. There was one shipment that I sent to June where I guess the post office, I don't know if they wrecked the box and did some things with it. I don't know. But she got a big old bag of dead ram's horn snails that I guess smelled really awful. So if you want to count that one against me, I guess we can call that I'm 10-1.
And this is are those your first ever shipments too?
No.
What?
Nope.
No.
No, I've never shipped snails before, so that's kind of a learning process. I think I got it down now.
Mm.
But yeah, as far as fish go, I've shipped fish before.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Sean, you suck.
Only Oscar says worst smelling male ever.
Yeah, Geek Boy, you suck.
Second
All right, down to the
attempt,
final
perfect.
four. Oh, we got John, Aquatic Provisions, Henry, Aquarium Fantasy, Benjamin Peters, and Gills to Garden, Nathan.
Nice.
Henry, you suck. Nathan, you also suck. And the suckiest of them all is going to have to be the person that gets out next because you waited all this time just to be told you suck.
Let's see.
And Benjamin Peters, you
Oh.
suck. And John, I'm actually
Table.
kind of excited for you to get these.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. Very cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ba-ba. All right. So how does John get a hold of you, Kyle?
Yeah, so send me an email at outsideinaqutics at gmail.com. Just all one word, outsideinaqutics@gmail.com. You are getting one of these right here. Pack of trading cards. This is the newest, hottest thing on the aquarium collector's item niche, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, they're really sweet. I ordered some top loaders yesterday.
Oh,
I
yeah?
got some coming. Yeah.
Very cool, dude. Yeah, those are handy. I put in I put all my first like runs of everything, so I have one in each like in a top loader, and I have like a collection of just like all the milestone different things. It's pretty cool.
Okay. I still got to get a frame for that sheet, but I'm waiting for like a cool one. So I've been trying to like Goodwill find, you know, like something obscure, unique, neat, just, you know. But we got some more people that came in while we were doing the giveaway. I couldn't see the participants list. I mean, maybe I could have, but I just wanted to do the giveaway. So we got Brian that stopped in. John stopped in. Oh no, I did those. We got Go with the Flow. I believe that's Richard. NC Pleco Cavers is here. Nancy B showed up. Mystery Snell Guardians is here. Redneck Aquatics, Stan Pittman. Hello. Jose. Joy of Fish Keeping. Welcome in.
Dude, Jeff, I don't know how they do this stuff, but he's got like one of these like using parentheses and like all the different like little figures, made a character that's flipping a table in the chat. You'd have to see it to understand what I'm talking about, but I don't know how they do this stuff. And that is like the coolest freaking thing I've seen.
Yeah, I have seen that as well.
Like, what? It's got to be like a website where you can like copy and paste it or something, is what I'm guessing. But that is very dope. Very dope. Especially because we don't have the table flip emoji like Stephen P over there does.
Jeremy's asking if I'm going to send John samples of his own food. No, he won the Fish Room Punk cards.
That's funny. No, Jeremy, you did not miss the crickets. Do you want me to talk about
let's
crickets?
Let's go over that real quick.
So I just restocked these, so it's not a very good they haven't been like living in here for a very long time, or this batch hasn't. But the last batch still is living, and I picked those up, I don't know, man, like at least 3 weeks ago, and they'd keep going. I've had basically like no die-offs in this. Basically used regular dirt mixed with sphagnum moss, much more sphagnum moss than dirt. And I don't know if it's this stuff. So this is the food I've been using, and it
Nice.
seems like night and day since I've used this.
Yeah, see, I've used food like that from Flukers, but it was always that blue gel stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I used to use. But dude, I'm telling you, since I've been using this stuff, it seems like they live like a lot longer. And the blue, I don't know if it are you talking about like the cubes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I used to use too, man. And it just didn't seem like that was keeping them alive very long.
Huh.
And so I keep it pretty dry. This is the setup I have. I just have a few holes drilled in the top here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's like kind of evenly spaced like little holes.
So that's just the Tupperware?
Yeah, it's just a Tupperware
that
container.
looked like a screen for a second. I was like, man, that's cool.
Oh yeah. No, just like a Tupperware thing I got at the dollar store. Drilled the holes in there. I spray a little bit of water, just in one corner, I guess. Like I'll soak like one corner, but like the sphagnum moss it'll maintain like a lot of that moisture in there. And dude, I don't know, man. You can see them like burrowing and everything throughout. So I think this is like the hot setup. But I think he's been pretty much doing something similar. So I don't know if it's. I really think that this is the key to my success personally. This and keeping it I don't know. I guess a little bit more dry than I expected. I thought it was going to be. I thought that they would need more moisture than I think they do.
Now, have you thought about trying to breed them?
No, not really, because I don't want to deal with
your paludarium.
So I put them in there. That's really moist. I don't know if they would do well like in the high moisture, because I really do think that they need to be drier, counter to what I thought before. But I also don't want to hear the cricketing, like the chirping.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because once they get mature, like once the males mature up, they'll start doing that, dude. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't have like a separate. If I had a separate room, maybe at some point. But I would.
Yeah,
probably,
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I'd probably do more like a flightless beetle. I think they have like
the peanut beetles.
Peanut beetles, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Something like that. I might do a culture of those at some point, but.
So we got Benoxky that came in, and Adam, Patty's Aquatics. Welcome in. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
So I've had crickets lay eggs in a sink inside a Ziploc bag. Somehow my loose crickets found their way to the sink and laid eggs.
Yeah, I know the eggs need the moisture because they lay them in the ground.
Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely.
So yeah. I guess my day's been pretty fun. Like I said, I went to Tristan's. I can't remember if I said this backstage or live about the Anubias, but I got the sweet Anubias. It's called Anubias Starburst. It's like a real compact Anubias, and it's got like little white speckling and veins on it. It's really neat. I like it. I got some new some different kinds of boosts. I got some Boost Caterpillar, and I can't forget the other type of boost. So that's like, adding to my gotta collect them all boost collection. So I've got like I think over 20 varieties of boosts now.
Ooh.
My favorite is still the Boost Marble APC. I mean, that thing is just beautiful. But yeah, I got a variegated hygro too. I forget the name of it. I got them all wrote down on a sheet downstairs now. I feel like walking down there. But yeah, that one's really cool.
So I got Hygrophila cherry leaf from Stephen P. in the members plants, and I'm pretty sure I got it from him. I'm pretty certain. I have it growing immersed over here, and it is just like dark and red, and it not even immersed. It's like just completely. I guess I don't know. Grown in a terrarium. Is that immersed still? I don't know.
That's immersed.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
because a lot of the aquarium plants to grow them immersed, you have to grow them in like a paludarium tile type. They need that high humidity.
Yeah. So it is I don't know, man. It's an eye-opening thing to see it grow. Like, I don't know. It's just neat to see it out of its aquatic state, because you always get it to
Hmm.
grow up to the surface. It'll grow out of the surface, and then it'll drop all those bottom leaves. At least that's been my experience.
Yeah. Yep.
Like every time I get the tall high grows.
Hmm. And that's even true with like the aquarium lilies, because I've got a bunch of aquarium lilies, and if I'm not constantly taking off the top leaves, it'll soon enough it'll be just the top leaves, which is fine because eventually you pull them off, eventually it'll come back. But yeah, if you want it to stay bushy underneath, you got to kind of have a even balance of the leaves. Typically I have like one or two on top, and the rest always get cut. um, but yeah.
Yes,
How many people
sir.
we got in here right now? We got 53. Um, we can do
Yeah, we
another
got
giveaway.
53 people. Holy smokes.
Yeah, what are the stats? If somebody wants to run, I guess I can. Let's see here.
Hey,
FFL
Aquatic News Network. Um, oh,
stats. You're fine.
oh, I got a question. You were saying something about you said that there was foil packs on Amazon, I think in chat the other day, and I meant to say something and totally forgot. Is that an actual thing? Like, do you have a link for that? Because I could never find the actual foil packs, but I am interested in finding them. So I meant to ask that.
All right, so we've got my all-time max viewers is 65, so it'd be cool to
Ooh,
break that. The like count is a little light, so you guys in here, even if
are
you're
we
just
not likable,
lurking,
guys?
try and hit that like. Come on now. I don't know if I said hello to Ben, but Ben Sharp's here. Welcome in. David's Aquatics. David, hello. I don't think I'm missing anyone, but I can go back over to the participants list. Yep. Oh, Brandon Lightcap showed up. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Giveaway tool. We'll do another giveaway here. Create new giveaway.
Foil packs. All right, so maybe it wasn't Aquatic News Network. So for the I was looking for the legitimate. I had said something. Maybe you were commenting on something else, so I totally could have been wrong. But I was looking for the. I had said something about not having the legitimate foil packs on these, and then someone had commented somewhere in the chat. I could be mixing stuff up, man. I got a pretty bad memory, but that they have them on Amazon, and so I didn't know if someone knew where they could find them. But Wilton foil wrappers pack. Oh, well, that's different. All right.
All right. So we'll let that go for a little while. It's hashtag Ed's Bare Bottom. So I'm going to be giving away a few of Ed. If you've gotten some stuff from me and I've remembered to put these in the box, you've tried these before. But these are samples of Ed's fish food that he does. This is really, really good stuff. I like it a lot. Which Ed, actually, I'm going to be needing some more fish food because the last bag that I got from you is about empty. So I will contact you on that. And then the bare bottom is this guy right here. So this is
Ooh,
the bare bottom Branton, and it's got my old signature on there. So
affected by heat. I want to laminate them. No, you should be able to laminate them. Yeah, I haven't. No, wait, no, I have heat laminated them. You should be fine. Yeah, yeah. Um, I've heat laminated different for different reasons, but yeah, no, I have heat laminated the holographic and the gloss at some point. Yeah, I got the Mylar ones. I'm probably just thinking of something else then. Yeah. All right.
So yeah, my fish room's been going great. I got those 3 tanks completely set up. So I got plants in them now. I got some black mollies in one, cycling it. Um, I mean, not that they're just occupying the space. With all my sponges, it's nothing to, I got the dual sponge with the uplift tube. So I can just take one, rob one sponge and replace it with a new one and put the new sponge filter in the new tank with the seasoned sponge and the new sponge. But yeah, so I got everything sorted with them. I've actually got Barbara Jackson's California red guppies in one of the new tanks, and then the other one is still empty. That's going to be Alex hooked me up, sent me a package the other day with some breeder boxes, and I can fit 3. He sent me the small one, so I can fit 3 of them across the top of a 10-gallon. So this other 10-gallon is going to be obviously a lot of low light plants. So I've got some Anubias down there, but I'm going to have the breeder boxes over top of it. So it's not going to get much light, but I'll have to figure out maybe something I can put in the bottom of it. Maybe some shrimp or something.
So you see chat now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. All
right. So let's
go
know
with
how many tanks I have. Did I already take off? Yeah, I really need to get a mouse. I click this thing when I don't mean to. I got like heavy hands or something. I don't know. Let's see. Up here in this room currently, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then, so I've got 21 actual glass tanks. If we're talking containers of water, 1, 2, I missed one. So 22 tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 containers of water between my jars and buckets behind me underneath this. Right there. I've got a bunch of buckets. I've actually got the jar down there has got a bunch of orange Venezuelan Cory fry that just hatched. I noticed them last night. So after Steven's stream, I came up here with a flashlight and was shining around in there and seen a bunch of little Corys rolling around. So they're eating infusoria and some vinegar eels right now. They're happy.
So I'm kind of
gonna say.
I'm kind of hungry, and I saw back there. I'm like, was that an old cheese ball container?
Yeah, that's what.
I knew it, dude.
That's where the Corys are. Man, those things are great. They're huge.
Yeah, dude, they are. It's like a tank in and of itself.
Yeah.
And I can clear one out in a night, so.
Yeah, well, I let the kids clear them out. I'm not a big fan of the poofy cheese puffs and balls. I don't know, man. They just like they get all stuck in my teeth, and then it's just
Yeah, I got you.
I like the hard Cheetos.
Dude, Mousy says.
So yeah, that's up here. So 22 tanks up here, and then like I said, there's like 7 or so containers of water. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 downstairs. So whatever the math is on that, 8 plus 7 is what? 15 plus 22 is, I don't know, it's somewhere around 40, I guess. I'm not that, like, what is that, 38? I don't know, something like that. So yeah, I got some tanks. They're fun. Black worm culture is going really good.
Yeah, that was actually what I was just gonna ask about.
Yeah, it's going super solid. I've been feeding them a lot more regularly now that I have a population up. So hopefully here, towards the, maybe once fall hits, I started a secondary colony. I just seeded them in a couple of my shrimp tanks last night, actually.
Ooh, nice. Good combo.
So yeah, I'm gonna have multiple sources for them, and hopefully my goal is to be able to, provide everybody in the fish fam, should they, have the means and want for some, the opportunity to start their own culture of black worms. I think that would be really cool. It's a nice live food to have. Super easy to maintain, in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, it's just a really neat food because they won't die in the water. I mean, if they don't all get eaten, they'll go in your substrate, and big deal. It's, snack for later.
Dude, I remember the first group of blue guppy fry that I had ever gotten, like when I first started keeping fish. Bought this little group, and I had this like little tank set up because I was like super worried about growing up fry at the time. I was like, oh, I got to take good care of them, and I had this like thing so I can keep an eye on them. And I ended up changing that out and having a blackworm culture in there. And dude, it was in there for I can't tell you how long, man. And ended up breaking it down, and I thought it was empty, dude. I thought it was like, I didn't think there was anything left, dude. And when I was breaking the tank down, just freaking a bunch in the bottom, because it was like pretty thick substrate. Those cultures, man, they're pretty hardy, like pretty hardy. And
Yeah,
I gotta oh, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I gotta take a video of it when my girlfriend's grandpa's pond. I think I've told you guys about this before. Or like I've sent posted videos of it. It's got like one of those huge filters, like an Oase, big old Oase filter, at least like 4 or 5 feet wide, like 3 feet deep, like filled with a bunch of different types of sponges. And some sort of worm culture grows in this thing. Like, I don't know what they are, but when I broke it down last year, it looked like blackworms, man. And it's like, but I don't know, man. It's like outside, and like you don't know what the heck you're gonna get in it. But I gotta get some and show everybody and see like what we think it is, because it's basically a farm, dude. Like it is like just filled with them. And I don't know. I guess all blackworms come from outside in some sort of weird thing. When you get the original culture, your cultures will be nice and clean though, and I think that's what the big benefit would be.
Yeah, exactly. And that, you won't have to worry about, pests or anything. Maybe you get a small snail that comes through, because there's snails in there. The blackworms aren't terribly fast at eating food, so I introduced the snails to kind of speed up that process. And what's funny about the snails is, as they climb up the glass, so like if I have the light off for a while and then I turn it on, they'll all be on the glass, and I'll just reach in there with my big heavy hand that can't work a touchpad on a laptop, and I'll just smash all the snails I see. Just smash. And then the blackworms eat them. So it's so it's, it works out.
Hey, dude, those blackworms, they like it nasty, man. They like,
they'll eat nasty stuff. They don't.
That's
necessarily like it nasty, but yeah. But yeah, we had Jonathan G, Sweet Polly, and Cecil Mayberry come in. Hello, thank you for coming. I'm gonna give it one more minute to do this giveaway. It was hashtag Ed's Bare Bottom, and then we are going to get on with that. So, giveaway tool, share. Refresh. This one I'm not gonna do anything special. We've actually got a few giveaways. So we got one more pack of Kyle's cards to give away. We've got this current giveaway. I'm going to give away the Aquatic Provisions Foods, and then I'm going to give away a somebody the option to get a pack of my shrimp. So either the Bloody Marys or the Ocean Blues, whichever one you prefer. And I'm trying to think of what else I was going to do. $50 Tristan's gift card. So we'll do that again at the end.
So Aquatic News Network, There is a lot of people that want them made. I haven't been taking um, like requests yet. I have been really considering taking like one, I guess a commission. I guess it would be like a month or something. Uh, but I haven't put anything like that into the mix because I literally just got done with like basically 2 weeks of packing stickers and labeling 500 bags of stickers for freaking the Aquashella that's coming up this coming weekend in Dallas. And but it's been in the back of my mind like this whole past, I don't know, like month. Is like I feel like I need to open up some sort of something. I don't know. But let me think about it. Let me think about it. Because I do know that some of the people that have been wanting them, I actually do have coming up in this this next. It'll be a sticker release too. So I don't know, but I don't want to get it the muddy. The water's too muddy.
Are you still doing the live stream? Or not the live stream? The members sticker contest thing? Or
I'm pretty much like, I don't know. My memberships, I would rather like, I don't know, Jeff just unlocked memberships. I'd much rather people give him the membership money as far as like stuff like if like the fish fam is gonna freaking support people, like go support his channel in that way. Like so I think that if I'm gonna do those, it's gonna be more of just like it'll be a public event, I think, and just anybody that comes will be able to do it. Just because I don't, you know, like I don't, and I also don't want to be tied to having to do it every month because some months I get like super inundated with just stuff going on, and it's like, I don't know, like this past 2 months it's been like almost impossible to get around to it. So yeah, I think it's gonna be like that. It'll be like a every other month kind of thing, and just everyone can. I don't know if we're gonna vote on a few people or what, but
just wheel of death style maybe.
Yeah, it could be something like that.
All right, I'm gonna refresh this one more time, and we are gonna spin. All right, let me scroll up. Here we go. Jeff, you're gone. We'll try and power through this. Scotty.
The membership money does help. I do admit, Jeff, for sure. Especially this month. I know I have one coming at the end, and it's a big difference. Just on my living expenses, because that isn't tied to the business money or anything. So it is hard to say no to it, but I don't really put anything out there for the memberships right now. So it's kind of like,
I'm gonna try something. I'm lowering the wheel
really
volume. That way we can still talk while we're. It's like you keep. I'm trying to spin and you're talking. It's like, man, I'm kind of an ass. Is that better? Is that managed? Can you at least hear it still?
Yeah, I can hear it a little bit. Yeah, but it's not as overpowering. Yeah, hey, follow what Salient did. He liked the live. I love it, but he liked it, and I think you guys should too.
Welcome in, Jesse. Jonathan G.
Oh, dude, what the heck? This is wild.
What's up?
It's another one of those like dash emoji things.
Oh shit! What did I just do?
Uh-oh.
Did I just do something? I think I just did something. I don't know what happened. Oh, now it's all slow. Yeah, I don't know what I did there. If I mess the wheel up, I'm sorry.
Why would I like this? Geek Boy's like, why would I like this crap? Been kicked off 2 wheels so far. Geek Boy, I've been kicked off of every wheel that's ever happened.
Yeah, I won once on Vibes' stream.
Oh, nice. Damn, dude, that's a tank. How do people do this? I've been trying to get Maya to tell me this forever, and she literally won't. She's like gatekeeped it.
You could probably just Google search it, put it on like copy and paste right into the chat, couldn't you?
I could, but it's kind of more fun to be like to
No,
keep
I'm
it out of reach
sorry.
and complain. You kids get off my lawn. What the heck, dude? This guy's taking over.
Jody, gone.
Jesse, you posted the wrong kind of tank.
David's.
Hey,
gone.
Koi Pit just showed up. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Ty? Stan is gone.
So is Koi Pit the one? I can't remember if it was Koi Pit posted the video of it, or is Koi Pit the one that has the greenhouse?
That was one of his buddies that he went over and filmed. Yeah, his greenhouse with like the open. He's got like animals roaming around in there and the pond inside.
I'm so
super
jealous.
cool.
I have dreams about that place for real.
I would literally never leave them. There would be a spot for a hammock, and that's where I would sleep.
Yes, dude. I get so jealous when I see the freaking. So the one thing I'd love to ask that guy though is, all right, so poison dart frogs, okay, they eat something and they get poisoned.
They are only poisonous if they eat the ants that are poisonous.
Okay, so there is a certain type of ant. Because I was wondering, I'm like, how do you make sure that they don't get in touch with whatever thing they need to eat in a thing like that?
I believe it's a certain ant, and I'm not sure if the ant also has to eat a certain plant.
Oh.
It could be a chain of things. I'm not sure, but I know that if that's why people keep them, as pets, because they have to eat that certain thing.
Yeah, no, I knew that, and when I was like, I had seen him doing it outside, and I'm like, that's basically outside. I'm like, so how do you make sure? So if it's like if it's a whole chain of things, then that would make sense.
Yeah, and that I don't know if it has to be that specific ant. Something in it allows them to excrete it, or if they can eat anything that's slightly toxic and they can excrete that. So I don't know if like say I had one and I throw a bunch of fire ants in there, and they're eating fire ants, and maybe like it. I have no idea.
Well, Tommy's got a good point here. He says, yes, it is part of their diet in the jungle that makes it poisonous. They excrete poison through their glands. Without that diet, they are safe. Although I still wouldn't go touching amphibians. And that's a good point in general. It is pretty, you got to be pretty safe, I guess, handling them. Because they could definitely soak stuff up through their skin and shit that you, because I know when we had that guy on for Inside Splash, the Newt guy, he was talking about that. Like he doesn't even want to have like hand sanitizer, I think, on his hands because he can hurt him. The ants eat a poisonous plant matter along with termites. The poisonous dart frogs then eat the ants and termites and excrete the alkaloid toxin.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
So it's a whole bunch of things combined. Huh. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, man.
And then for this one, if you are the winner, you're just going to, if you have me as a friend on Facebook, you can reach out there. Otherwise, I'll have one of the mods post my email. Otherwise, if you go to my YouTube page and click on my links, there are links to everything associated to me, and my email is one of them.
I love how some of the names have a scroll bar on them. Like Ben Sharp's name had a scroll bar to like to see the rest of it. I don't know if you noticed that. It was kind of wild.
Skipper is gone. Skipper, welcome in. I'll go through the new people that are just showing up after this wheel. Steven, you suck.
I had to say it.
Yep.
See, Uncle Smiley's, he's got that scroll bar on his name.
Smiley. Does that work? Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
does
dude,
work.
that's
Cool.
wild.
All right, we're down to Mousy, Nathan, and Annette. Gone.
Ooh.
Down to 2. Here we go.
Do.
And Mousy, I'm
Heck.
sorry. Nathan, congrats. Yeah, so what I said earlier, either email me or find me on Facebook. And I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, Gilster Gardens.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So Koi Pit says the music is A-OK.
Cool.
He didn't say that. He used the OK sign, but I kind of had to like make a word for it. So A-OK.
So we got Nathan. Sticker adds food. All right. So yeah. Let's go back to StreamYard. We will stop.
No, Jesse, he uses a Harbor Freight bucket because Harbor Freight buckets are the best.
Fish Ram giveaway. We will create a new one while we ramble on about random things.
Yeah, what's your brand of bucket?
Giveaway.
What kind of bucket do you like?
I am a Blaine's Farm and Fleet all the way. They have white buckets. They are cheap. They are food safe. They are spill safe. Yeah, that's what I like. I like the white because you can see what's going on in there.
Oh, that's a good point.
Anybody that uses like those dumb Lowe's buckets, they're like blue. You can't see nothing.
I got red. It's pretty hard to see. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess a close second would be like the Home Depot, the orange. I mean, most fish are going to stand out on that. Otherwise, I mean, if you're using a black bucket, like, what are you doing?
Oh, hell no.
I don't get that. If I can find a pink one, I want a pink one. So if anybody knows where I can get a pink one, you can pick me up one, send it to me. I would love a pink bucket.
Dude, there's got to be some sort of food company or something that sells a pink bucket or their food or something. I don't know. Like a bulk produce company or something. There's got to be a 5-gallon bucket out there that's pink. See, that's what I see. We have Sam's Club also has cheap buckets, but you know what's awesome about Harbor Freight buckets is they're free. That I've never paid for one. They
do have a lot of promotions where you can get them for free.
Exactly. And so I usually end up with that. If I was going to buy one, I don't know. I'd probably go for like a white one.
All right. So since before the giveaway or during the giveaway, Skipper came in, Elaine came in, Jesse and Ty came in. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it.
Dude, hold on. There's 2 people in here that say they both have pink 5-gallon buckets.
What?
Are you guys serious or you're messing with us?
Send me one.
Yeah, that's dope. CC and Sketty both say they have pink 5-gallon buckets.
John says he gets them at the...
Get them at the Restaurant Depot store. Oh, no, John said... He said he uses big stainless steel food service pots just to feel fancy.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's what he's talking about, yeah.
Gotcha. And then, Lori brings up a good point. Amazon, I guess, I could totally do that.
Hot pink. Ooh, Sketty says it's hot pink.
Yeah, I want hot pink.
I gotta look for this. hot pink 5-gallon bucket. Oh damn. Well, that's up. And it yeah, no, right here. Check that. Oh. Yeah, I mean they got them.
Oh yeah, look at that.
This moving icon, that one actually was pink.
Huh? How much are they?
$6.99 plus $15 delivery.
Oh, yeah.
And that's even with that's with Prime. I mean, there's food grade ones. Ooh, there's a magenta pink. That looks like it's almost metallic. I don't know. It could be the same color. It could be some photo trickery. But it's got the screwed on lid and everything too. That's like $45 though. Crazy.
Toonie Loon, welcome in. So yeah, hashtag aquatic provisions for the next giveaway. Jody got me a pink bucket. Thank you, Jody. I appreciate that. But yeah, the next giveaway is going to be hashtag aquatic provisions. So this is going to be for a bottle of fine brine. So some of your top feeding fish, the guppies, or anything that'll take stuff off the top. This is a pretty big bottle actually. And then I'm going to do the community granules.
Oh shit! Hold on, this is.
So these are, let's see here if it shows the size. Yeah, 0.9 millimeter to 1.5 millimeter. And yeah, I haven't used these yet, so I can't tell you. I guess I
entered for this one.
Yeah, maybe I have with the sample packs. I'm not sure, but I know the fine brine, I have used the sample pack for sure, and this stuff's really neat. I like this stuff so far.
Fine brine's it's freeze dried brine shrimp, right?
Yeah, it's basically like crumbled freeze dried brine shrimp. Yep.
Very cool. Very cool. That's been a hot thing for candy. You seen any of that freeze dried candy?
Yeah, that stuff's expensive though,
dude. Crazy expensive, man.
Why is it so expensive?
I don't get it, man. I
don't either.
I had sweet tarts. They're pretty good, man. Pretty good, but it goes away real fast compared to a normal sweet tart, and it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
They got a hustle for sure.
Maybe John could shed some light on that. Is the freeze drying process like so elaborate that a quarter pack of Skittles costs $7 freeze dried?
For real. Dude, it looks like basically using a microwave. I mean, I'll be honest, like the freeze drying doesn't. I would imagine at his level, I can't remember if they're like producing it, or I don't know how that works as a food company and whatever, but like I would imagine they probably got an industrial sized, whatchamacallit, freeze dryer.
Mm-hmm.
But the things I've seen, like people do it at home, and it's basically just like a microwave sized machine with like 2 shelves and. Oh yeah, so that's what he says. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just industrial scale. It's way cheaper. Freeze dryers are stupidly expensive. Oh. So even like an at-home one, I don't get freeze-dried candy. Jolly Ranchers is harder to eat. Jolly Ranchers that will cut up your mouth. That sounds about right. Oh man.
Warren Venter, Wally's Freshwater Aquatics. Welcome in. Thanks for coming.
That's a new name. I've never seen that one before.
I've seen Warren around.
Yeah.
Yeah. He lives in South Africa, I believe.
No way.
I know it's Africa for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's South Africa.
That's awesome. I love getting just the glimpses of like how I don't know, man, how all over the world we can connect. I don't know, man. It's like it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like every now and then, like we obviously have friends from freaking like Australia, and then every now and then it's pointed out that like someone's from like the UK in chat, and I'm just like, dude, that just blows my mind.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for those of you guys just coming in, aquatic provisions is the hashtag for the next giveaway. We're gonna let that run for, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes, depending on what we're rambling about.
Freeze dryer heats and cools at low pressure. Dehydrator just uses heat and regular pressure. Oh, so that's why it expands, I guess. Low pressure, and then it like puffs it up.
Well, the
Because
yeah, could be.
yeah, because like dehydrator is just regular pressure, so it would just kind of like turn into a jerky basically.
Uh-huh.
Um, or like, well, I mean, I guess it depends on like what you're cooking, but like low pressure, I think that's probably why it like poof puffs up and gets airy.
Yeah, makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. I'm out of things to talk about, I guess. Um,
Huh. So, what's your most recent breeding success?
that would be the Orange Venezuelans. So they must have finally, decided to be ready to breed. A close tie with the CPDs. So I finally got some CPDs after seeing them at your house. When I did that fish room tour,
Yeah.
I had to get some, so I finally got some, and they're breeding. So I've got them breeding in the tank, and I have got them breeding in egg catchers.
Dude, if you breed a lot of them, every fish store will love you. Like
Yeah.
that, it is like the most in demand. Every fish store I've ever been to, when I ask them, like, like I'll tell them like, hey, I'm breeding some stuff, and I breed some CPDs. But I don't honestly lately I haven't really been putting any effort into that at all. But
Mm-hmm.
they would always say like, wait, you have CBDs? I'm like, yeah, I breed them. And they're like, how many can you get? I'm like, well, not enough for you. Like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
like just not. I don't have enough for you. Don't get your hopes up. Not gonna happen. But like,
Yeah.
but they all wanted them, man. So if you get a lot of them,
Which, speaking of aquatic provisions, this tiny fry powder, I cannot
ooh,
express enough how much I love this stuff. I'm raising currently at like all of my fry, except for the the ones that I'm not raising the pygmy sunfish fry on them because the adults won't eat the powder, and I don't want a bunch of powder. So anything that is going to eat this powder, I've been feeding it. But the pygmy sunfish, they really need the live food. But yeah, I mean the pseudomcgills love it. The little CPDs love it. The little epistogrammas love it. And like I said, anything that eats a prepared food will love it. And I just like how small it is that I'm able to raise really small fish on it.
so you got some babies from your pistos, you said?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I think there's about 10 of them in there. Here pretty soon, I'm gonna have to start pulling them out. The mom's still guarding them from the ember tetras, and then she gets mad when a shrimp gets close, so she'll smack a shrimp around. And
What type were they? I know
they
it's
were the Apistogramma borelli,
Borelli.
and
All
then
right,
and
for
that's
sure.
the opal variety. Because
Ooh.
I think there's a few different ones. There's like a yellow borelli. I think there might be another one.
And you weren't able to get them to breed on just your tap. You ended up lowering the TDS, right?
Yeah, I had to. I don't know if it was a matter of TDS or
Or
if it was a matter of the pH in general. And
that's
it
what
and
I
it
meant.
could
Yeah.
have all just been a coincidence. Maybe this was just the time she was successful because they were a young pair, a new pair, and they had never done it before. So maybe I let them. I'm almost positive they spawned 3 times before this one, and I never saw any fry. And I changed. I I started with 50-50, so 50% RO, 50% my tap water. Still nothing, and then I went to 75% RO, 25% tap, and that's when I started seeing babies. So, and I'm slowly working it back hard. Um, so right now it's sitting at 50-50, and then
To
when I
more
take
tap.
yeah,
Okay,
and then when I take the babies out, they're just going to go into straight tap.
for sure. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Get them more
Yeah,
used to just straight tap, and then maybe you'll be able to breed them in that.
possibly. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the people in chat are wanting some, so
GC has a good question for you. What's your goal with the fish room?
my goal with the fish room, honestly, is to get everything currently that I have breeding, which some of the projects are going to take a long time. Um, and yeah, just kind of, it's kind of always been, I guess, a little bit of a side hustle for me as far as selling plants and fish and whatever. Uh, but yeah, just I really enjoy uh, the fish breeding. Before it was kind of like I enjoyed it, but I wasn't really trying to do it. And now I'm kind of buckling down and like really trying to get a lot of stuff breeding, and not just if it happens it happens kind of attitude. So I have definitely been specifically trying to get everything I have to breed. And I guess should any of you guys want anything I have, it's always available. I don't mind shipping. um, and Tristan, he takes a lot of my stuff too, so keeping him supplied with with quality livestock.
Um,
But yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It really keeps me level headed. I can't express it enough how uh how fish tanks help my everyday life.
well, I think that emotionally, monetarily is really underlooked as like how much of a hustle it can be. It might not start off the best, but like if you have a couple tanks that are growing plants and you just get a little bit of a reputation, like I don't know, you can make a decent amount of money. The conversations though are
Yeah.
you, you were
Yep.
saying that the other day, I think in chat, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally quit going on Facebook as far as doing that. It's just like, dude, I mean, I like helping people and I like explaining stuff, but man, I can only do that for so long every day in and out. And and then meeting up with them, and it just, man, I don't know. So yeah.
If certain people though, sometimes you can get the if you meet the right people,
Yeah.
having those connections though can really
Hmm.
mean a lot to you. Like I've
Yeah.
met some people, and it's like you set them up with the first right tank, and they're like, oh, I'm just building this up or just building this first tank, and then a month later they're like, oh, I got 3 or 4 tanks now, and you're like, oh, am I a problem? Did I spread a disease to you? Like, but no, it's it's really nice to see that though. Like
It is.
there's a dude that I have that's out here that's kind of like that, and it's like, you set them up with something, and then you see their growth in it, and it's like, shit. We had McCall on here on Inside Splash, and he was like one of them. I sold him shrimp, and he was like first starting to breed them, and now
Nice.
he's like breeding axolotls and all this stuff, and it's that does a lot. Does a lot for you.
And I was gonna say something else too, and eventually I want to start doing some swaps.
Oh
So
yeah.
being a vendor at the swaps, yeah. Eventually,
Oh,
I gotta get all my ducks in a row, and it's a big thing to do.
it,
I do not envy the amount of work it takes to get everything ready and set up and organized, and afterwards breaking down whatever still have, putting it back. It just, that whole process is kind of the only thing that's discouraging me at this point. Just the amount of work that it takes to do that.
what I would really suggest is it was hard for me when I first started because I was really tied. Like I felt like I needed to be there for like the fins and feathers, and it started turning into like it felt like a job. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But if you go to a swap that you I don't know, like if you can get a swap like a spot at Quad City or like one of those bigger vendors where you don't feel so on the spot. I don't know.
Yeah. So the Southern Wisconsin Fish Swap is the one that they have here in Cottage Grove that
Yeah,
I help set up and break down, and I've kind of, developing a relationship with those guys. Keith is involved with it as well, Fish Nerd. But eventually, I'd like that to be probably my first one, just because I'm familiar with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe next year. They have 2 a year. I don't know if they're going to expand on that or not. I know everybody that runs that is kind of, they got lives too. So
Yeah, Peplin says
But yeah.
get a table at the Quad City.
yeah, or that. I mean, that would be another one. That one's just a long drive.
It is.
It's kind of like the overnight thing. Well, I guess for me it wouldn't be. It's only a 2-hour drive for me, but yeah, that's this one in Cottage Grove. I'm there in 45 minutes. But I want to welcome in Asia Llewellyn and Big Steve's Glass Boxes. Thanks for stopping in. If you guys want to enter hashtag Aquatic Provisions for the giveaway, we're going to do that in like 2 minutes.
But I would try to get yourself, if you're gonna go to one, I would get yourself tied to a bigger one. I don't know.
The Southern Wisconsin Fish Swap is pretty.
No,
that's pretty big.
That's a good one. My personal experiences, I felt very I don't know, man. It literally felt like I had to, I don't know. Maybe I put more imagined pressure on myself than I needed to, because I feel very like tied to things and stuff.
Yeah.
But
no, I totally get what you're saying. Like if you don't show up, then maybe that's a snowball effect.
I'm feeling like I'm letting people down, because I know there's
yep.
people that are going there for certain things that I have, and then it's like if when I went to like the bigger swaps and you see more people, you're like, okay, like I would feel less pressure. So if I didn't show up, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. I don't know. If I don't come with certain things, people aren't going to be let down, because there's going to be other vendors that have it and stuff. Yeah, it was yeah, it could be a lot, man. Those nights before, especially because I work nights, dude. Oh my god, dude, getting off at like 10:30, getting home at like 11:30, packing until like 2-3 in the morning, and then trying to get up at like 6-7 o'clock. Oh my god, dude. On the Saturday swaps, if it was Sunday swaps were better, but then it switched at the time because they lost their spot. Oh man, it was rough.
But yeah, Keith, I'd love to go one of those to the Milwaukee Club Swap. Me and Kyle actually went to one. When did we go to? When was that? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, that was before we went to Quad City with Rob's. Even that was like the first thing we ever went to. So that was a minute ago, man.
DJ Guppy Fish, welcome in. If you want to put in hashtag Aquatic Provisions quick, I'll wait for you to do that, and then we'll spin.
Yeah, bagging all the fish is the worst part.
Yeah, I believe it.
Dude, that's why, dude, at a point I went for the potted plants, because I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna bring this basically it's just like a pond just with all of my plants in there, so I don't have to bag anything ahead of time. I don't know. Horrible idea. It was so much more of a pain in the butt than it was worth. But there are people that do that at a bunch of the swaps. You'll see them. They'll go there with like just basically a tub on the table, and they have like all their plants in there. I don't know, man. It was a mess the first time I did it, and then the second time it went a little smoother because I figured some stuff out. But I don't know. Bagging it is harder, but I feel like that's the way to go.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. I just gotta commit to one, do it, and then improve upon it every time.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think the biggest things are having clear labels so people can see what you got right off the bat. Really being a nice person, and that might sound ridiculous, but being like sociable with your customers and talking with them will get you more customers than your stock will. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like you can have some random guppies or whatever, but if you just talk to people.
Oh man, I did it again. I was trying to scroll down. So Jim's, you've got another chance on this apparently.
What's up?
For whatever for whatever reason, you have to reset the volume control when you do a new giveaway. And I was trying to scroll down while it was spinning, and apparently when it picked Jim's name, whatever. So Zen, you got screwed on that. Sorry. Mel. And this is for the Aquatic Provisions Fine Brine and Community Granules. Richard. Cecil.
And Geek Boy says, being a nice person, question mark. Well, I guess it doesn't matter that there are no swaps near me. And yeah, just what I mean about being nice is just being, it's hard because like you'll be tired. You're going to be tired. And when you're there, you have to remember that you have to be cordial and be nice to people because sometimes it can be hard, man, when you're worn out. And those swap days they're long. So you got to just be, because you could see it when you go to a fish swap and you'll go past those vendors when they're just worn out, man. And I don't blame them or whatever. But if you will not get as many sellers as those people that are standing up and they're like, you know, ready to deal with the customers and everything.
Kyle, you remember what was the swap we went to? Remember the guy was explaining the shrimp to every person that walked out? Was that the first Quad Cities that you and I went to together? Remember the guy? He had the Neocardinia shrimp, and then he had the Cardinia, and he kept having to explain.
Yeah, Rinks shrimp. I bet you any money that's him because he's very like he educates every single because he would rather turn you away. Like he would rather turn you away than let you buy it if you're not educated. Like he's
There's no way I'd be able to explain that to 500 people.
No,
I would flip my table over and I'd say, "F it."
Exactly, dude. No, 100%.
God,
he's an example of what I think that's like the extreme end of it. At a point, you got to realize you can only educate so much in a swap. It's like, I don't know, man. You assume that there's like a certain level of education if you're at a swap, because like you have to know something to get to a swap. You know, you can't. But like, yeah, that guy is he's very, very dedicated to educating people.
Yeah, that is impressive. There's no way.
Dude, it's the first like 30 minutes are the most insane because it's just like the rush, dude, and you're just like, dude. If you've ever worked in retail, it's kind of like that, like those busy days in retail when like people are just coming up at the register, or you're just dealing with a bunch of customers. It can be really fun, but it's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just writing this down. All right.
Koi Pit really likes the music on the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
I do like the music. We still need to have one of these randomly be that You Suck compilation that Steven made.
Oh yeah.
That would be funny.
You suck.
Or like have it an option. Like if you scroll down here, you have the option to do just an all green and white wheel. You could make a special Brant or a special Willow option to where all the music is just like different ways of her saying you suck.
Oh, I like that.
Hold on. I had an alarm go off. I had to silence it.
Oh,
here we go. But yeah, a wheel of you suck would be pretty funny.
Jeff,
and I can get her to say it all kinds of different ways. So if that is ever a thing we could actually do, sure, she wouldn't mind.
Different inflections and all that.
Yeah. Like, you really suck. You suck a lot. You super suck. suckster, like all kinds of different variations of suck.
Oh my god. Oh, Jeff Pelham just showed up. What's up? What's up, man?
What's going on, Jeff? Yeah, again, I'll check the pants list after this giveaway.
Oh man.
All right, there we go. All is right in the world. Jim's fish is gone. I remember when Steven did that to me on his stream, I thought for sure, like, if I win this thing, that's so messed up because
Shirley says you should teach Willow to say "you suck" in multiple languages.
oh yeah, there we go. That probably wouldn't be hard to do if it was just the one, the 2 words you suck.
Yeah, right.
Even if it was just suck.
Oh man, we're getting down here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess Sweet Polly's the next one to go off.
Okay.
I just saw gray. Oh, no way.
Damn, Sweet Polly, you just got fucked by Kyle. Holy shit.
I couldn't do anything, man. I got my hands up here. Like, there's nothing. I don't control nothing.
Damn.
I saw gray, dude, and for some reason it
All
stuck
right.
out to me. I don't know why.
Well, you got to see if you're 2 for
Polly's
2.
like, what the fuck? Not cool.
You gotta say another one now. You gotta
All right.
see how long you can get the streak.
Oh shit. Well, it was. My eyes went to Peplin next, but Elaine is the name that pops out to me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
All right.
If it's one of those two, I'll be. Oh,
No,
yeah.
just
See, I
sure.
suck.
Keith.
I really thought I was psychic for a second there, man.
There's Elaine. All right, so we got Brian, Asia, Vinoxky, and Jonathan G.
There's a conspiracy afoot. Have noticed the pattern. Jeff K, I go out, and you've been next to go. I don't know who.
Ooh.
Who? Yeah, I like this. I like conspiracies. I'm not gonna lie. I'm all about that. So, Sleeper Barbecue, please explain. Explain more.
All right, it's between Vinoxky and Asia. Here we go. It's like my 2 favorite colors right there.
Oh,
Sorry, Asia, Vinoxky.
It's a good color though. Purple's a good color.
Yes,
Just gonna say
you are the winner. So to get a hold of me, either somebody can post my email in chat. You can find me on Facebook, or you can go to my YouTube and click on my links, which will take you to my Facebook or my email directly. So yeah, we got to spin this. Record winner and close. All right. So we're going to do a new giveaway.
Jeremy says you need a t-shirt with Willow screaming "You suck" with the middle finger, and I just imagine her face photoshopped over the Johnny Cash t-shirt of like him with the guitar and the middle finger. Like, someone's got to know what I'm talking about with that. But
and then this will do the other trading card giveaway, Kyle.
All right, sweet. And then Tommy says he's into conspiracies. Conspiracies are my jam, man.
And see, the reason I like conspiracies is because it makes my brain work. So like it gives me something to like hyper focus on for a while. Like what are the chances of this, or maybe this is going on, or this is going on, and maybe if this happened, then that would happen. And yeah, it's really actually therapeutic for my brain personally.
So, conspiracies are starting to make me think I'm insane, because almost all the ones from my childhood were like coming true. Like MK Ultra, we ended up finding out that was an actual CIA thing. Like all the paperwork from the stuff that I was me and my friends hanging out in some shed somewhere, like talking about all this funny stuff we were learning about, and we're like, no way, this stuff's real. And then you end up finding out it's like, no shit, they were actually doing all that stuff. So me and my friends that thought we were talking about conspiracies were all just like, I don't know. This is funny stuff. Yeah. I bet Tommy knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know much about conspiracy theories. I just like when they get brought up, and then it's like, oh yeah, that is a very good possibility, and then I just play out how it, went down in my head, and yeah. All right, I said I was gonna check the participants list. We got In My Tanks, Nick, what's going on? Welcome in. And we got Jeff Pelham. Welcome in. So yeah, hashtag trading cards for a chance to win a pack of Kyle's newly released Fish Room Punk trading cards. If you guys haven't heard about them, I mean, what the heck? They're super cool. I have a feeling they're going to become very collectible. So if you are like me and want to have a complete collection, including some, limited release stuff and rarities, which Kyle is including in his packs currently, whether or not that's going to be a common thing later on down the road as this gets bigger, who knows? But the time to get them would be now. That way you've got the best chance at having at least a complete collection.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
If you want, I was going to say, if you want to explain how it's all going to play out, have at it.
For sure. So this first release is like 10 designs. After this, these will be the lowest order amount. So like they will be like the Charizards, the Pikachus, the Blastoise, like all of those like OG designs. That's like basically this run. After this, these will be like 1% hit rates in the next order. Total of 30 designs coming up here. So there's 10 designs right now, 20 designs in the next order. I'm also thinking about, because I have these blanks, right, where I've been commissioning artists. I have two artists commissioned right now that are actually in the works. And then, but I'm thinking about putting a blank in one or two of these packs on the next run. And if you get it, you have the ability to like reach out to me to request someone to be made into a Fish Room Punk. Okay. And I think that would be cool. Like kind of like a fun, right? You see, yeah. I think you like it, right? That sounds like a neat kind of idea.
Yeah, because it could be anybody, right? Like it doesn't have to be in the Fish Fam. It could be your son, your daughter,
anybody. Yeah. You send me a picture and I'll turn them into a freaking Fish Room Punk, or send me a physical description, or you can even give me, as long as it's like PG-13 or whatever, you can give me like a name suggestion, of like, I want my version of,
Benjamin called it a wild card.
Yeah, like a wild card. Yeah, like that. If you have like a name that you've been wanting to do, I can't think of one right off the bat because I don't want to say any of the ones that I have like sitting in the background. But yeah, if you had a name you wanted to be made into one, you could use that card and pull that.
And then Nathan was wondering, I don't know, I always pay through Shop Pay, but can you use PayPal to get the cards?
Yeah. Oh, I love money. I'll take it anyway. No.
Okay.
The website is set up to take PayPal, Shop Pay. The only thing it's not set up to take is international. If you are international, you have to email me and we will set it up to make it happen. But it's going to be.
And then Ty said it would be funny if Koi Man became a Fish Room Punk, which I would push for that. Honestly, I'd probably use my wild card if I ever got one for that.
Oh,
If you guys don't
is
know
that
who Koi Man is,
that's the figurine guy?
yeah. So I got a Koi Man here from Ty. It worked out where he had a product from Higer that he wasn't able to utilize. I had asked Higer for the same product, so they made Ty ship it to me. So yeah.
For sure.
And then I know Jody had mentioned she's still really wanting to be a Hillstream queen, so that, you know, I think that would make for a really cool card.
All right.
As long as you can get the fish to look somewhat.
Those specific ones. I mean, I was
Yeah.
like the last one was Mel's with the Pandagara, and that it was decent. I did decent, but it gets a little harder with the specific fish. I think it could do a Hillstream Loach. That's a pretty it's a pretty distinct looking fish.
So we got Jeffro and Joe.
Cool.
Welcome in. Price tag.
Cut Fisher nomination card. Jody. Send all the pictures of Hillstreams. Dude, I saw a couple Bloody Mary Hillstreams for sale in a fish shop right next to me, actually. I was looking at them. I'm like, I don't know if they know what these things are. I'm like, they had that freaking bright red fin on it. Super cool.
Those are really neat looking.
Yeah. I've never seen them in person, man. But that red, it was like, it popped, man. Pretty neat. Not a lot of red on there, but the red that's on there is definitely there.
So a kind of cool observation I made. The Hillstreams that I have, Jody knows the one I have. They were called Pseudogastromyzon fangi, but I believe the name changed. I don't know if she wants to put that in chat or not, but they're in the same tank that my orange Venezuelans are in, and I know for a fact that those eggs sat in the tank for a good day before I noticed them, because I didn't even notice them at the first batch. I've had 2 batches now. Nicole noticed them. She said, "What are all these white things on the side of the tank? Are those snail eggs?" I'm like, "Oh!" And yeah, so I don't think they were eating them. So they might be, kind of, like I said, this, early on, but they might be fairly egg safe as far as that is concerned.
Well, that'd be nice to know. Definitely.
But then again, I mean, we have to take into consideration that my fish, they never are short on being fed. I mean, they are getting pounded with food day in and day out.
It does make a difference.
Yeah.
Especially if the food's easier to eat than the egg. Like if they got to do any work to get the egg and the food's just right there, they're going to eat that food for sure. Yeah, because I think most of nature works on ease of access for the most part.
So last call for the giveaway, and then I'm going to spin that. It's hashtag trading card or cards. Yeah, trading cards. Go ahead, Kyle.
Kyle, do you have a poster of the cards? I do not have a poster yet. I technically do. That one behind me is technically a poster for the stickers. But the poster, man, I just can't come up with a design I like. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. But Jeffro, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, like the poster, it's like to make it as part of the cards. It's like, does it have like, I don't know, is it like a something you'd stick the card to, or like is it I don't know, or is it more of like just like an advertisement piece that's like separate? What's up, kiddo?
So I have a special guest for this next wheel spin. Ooh, you smell like fire. How you
doing, Willow?
It smells good. Everybody says hello. Kyle said hi. What can I hear? I can put this in your ear as long as you aren't pressing buttons. Do not press that button. Okay.
All right. You guys take over for a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So Keith says hi. Jeff says hi. Jeff says hi. We got 2 Jeffs in here. Mousy says hi. Lori said hello. And then they can probably hear you if you talk, baby. So if you want to say hello.
Hello, hello.
Jody P said hello. You remember Jody when we went to that fish swap? She was at the hotel. She nursed you back to health after that big plank fell on you. And then Benjamin says hello. Let's see. We'll scroll back down to the bottom. Jeffro said hello. Keith said hello. Let's see. Maybe I hope I didn't miss somebody. Yep, Lori. And Jonathan G says hello. Lance. He did not say hello. He's just there. Jeremy said hello.
What?
Cecil said hello. Richard says hello.
What is this?
That's sandpaper. It's 80 grit sandpaper. It's for shaving down the legs of the fry trays because at first they're real hard to slide in. They're hard to slide into the tray, so sometimes you got to sand them down a little so they slide easier. All right, so we are going to go to the giveaway, and let me share this. Lance says hello. Nathan, I'm sorry I didn't see your comment. If you'd like to hear, and let me. The only person you're going to be able to see is. What? Push it. I dare you. Laugh out loud. No, I double dog dare you to push it. What are you daring her to push? Then this is actually where the camera is up here, baby. So if you want to wave to Kyle or everybody in the stream, you gotta wave over here. Jose says hello. Tooney said hello. All right, so we're sharing screen, and that is participants. We don't want that. We want the giveaway. Down. We'll hit refresh. And then we are going to spin.
Oh man, that's a big giveaway.
All right. Good job. All right, here we go. All right, Lance. God, I did it again. I need a mouse is what it comes down to. Annette, Willow. Hey. You don't be pressing any buttons, please.
I think she read that comment that was up there.
All right. So can you say
Sweet Polly's like outside and out? It's out next. I'm not in this one, Sweet Polly.
Huh?
What?
Are you wanting to say everybody sucks?
Yeah.
Okay, well when they I'll tell you. All right, you have to say Keith, you suck.
Keith, you suck.
Let me hold on. Let me turn the volume down. All right, so all you do is tap the pad, okay? Nope. You don't have to put your whole hand on it. You just tap it. Ooh, there's Jeff.
Oh, man.
Say, Jeff, you suck.
Jeff, you suck.
Gabriel.
Gabriel, you suck.
Can you guys hear her?
Yeah, it's a little quiet, but we can hear it. Yeah, Jody. It's been a long day.
What's up?
This will allow you to be heard better. Don't play with it. All right. Can you say a see ya?
See ya, you suck.
Oh, that's perfect.
Play with that, please. What? This side. Joe.
So you suck.
Oh man, out of coffee. Jeez.
Stan.
Stan, you suck.
Oh. It's yeah, Sweet Polly. This is like the best version of losing, actually.
Lisa.
Lisa, you suck.
She makes it fun.
Steven.
Steven, you suck. That's our uncle's name.
There's a bunch of new names here. Constantine Aquariums. That's one I don't recognize either.
Yeah, I've seen Constantine around. Jeffro.
Jeffro, you suck.
Jim's Fit.
Jim's Fest, you suck.
And Benjamin's like, I could just hear her in her classroom at school.
Oh, she knows better. Sweet Polly.
Sweet Polly, you suck.
Oh.
Skipper.
Skipper, you suck.
And down. All things nature in Hawaii with Steve. Is that too long? Just say Steve. Steve. What?
Aw.
Say Steve, you suck.
Steve, you suck.
You spin, please. Hello. Hey, baby. Thank you. David.
I think
David,
everyone wants to
you suck.
lose. Oh, sorry. Everyone wants to lose more than win now. they're, all, they're all waiting for their name to be called.
Toonie Loon.
Timmy Loon, you suck.
Toonie Lynn was waiting for it too.
Lance.
Lance, you suck.
So think, all these nice people said how cute we were and hello, and you're telling them they all suck. They know we're kidding. Geek Boy.
Geek boy, you suck.
You're the remix version there, Geek Boy.
Nick.
Nick, you suck.
What? Jonathan.
Jonathan, you suck.
What? Hey, focus. I know you got my brain. Linda.
Linda, you suck.
Nathan.
Nathan, you suck.
What?
How did you say?
Henry.
Henry, you suck.
Jose.
Jose, you suck.
I wonder how Henry and his freaking 300 tanks over there are doing.
I don't know.
That's one guy. He should shoot some more videos. I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
I think he's too
Surely.
busy doing stuff. Oh,
Shirley, you suck.
but I think Henry's too busy doing water changes with all those tanks. And then,
Probably. Cecil?
Cecil, you suck.
oh, he's in Puerto Rico. Henry's out in Puerto Rico right now. That's fun.
Uncle Smiley.
Uncle Smiley, you suck.
Tommy?
Tommy, you suck.
Did Stephen P. already get called? Yeah, he did.
Yes.
You missed it.
Benjamin.
Benjamin, you suck.
Baby, the sound isn't that big of a deal. Jeremy.
Jeremy, you suck.
Just letting everyone know, like if you like ever need like to knock your ego down a notch, you can just screen record that and like play her audio back to you anytime you're feeling too good.
Cyril, you suck.
Yeah, that's one of the giveaways.
It's funny.
Yep, Nathan won those. Nathan won that and some of Ed's food. All right, spin it. Richard?
Richard, you suck.
Okay.
No,
So Scotty, you super suck.
Scotty, you super suck.
Dude, do they let us make custom ringtones anymore? I haven't had a ringtone on my phone in forever. It's
I
been
don't know.
vibrate only for so long.
Lori?
Lori, you suck.
Hey, it's between
Ooh.
Jody P and Jeff P. We got a P battle. And Jody P,
Oh.
I'm sorry. Say Jody.
Jody P, you suck.
And then Jeff is the winner.
For some reason, I feel like Jody wanted the to be
You
can
can still tell me sucks though if you want.
Jeff, you suck. No, you won.
the best one. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, we lost your audio. Brandon, we can't hear you.
All right. Am I back?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, she started playing music.
Oh man.
All right. So let's see if we had some new people come in. Constantine, hello. Thank you for coming in. And that is it.
So that,
So we'll do. Go ahead.
oh, Pelham just needs to email me, right?
Yeah,
that
email,
for the text?
Facebook. He's got me on Facebook. You can just message me.
That was for the food, right? Or geez, I can't remember.
That
which
was
one.
for, or no, that was for the trading cards. So he's got to
Yeah,
get
for
a
the
hold of
cards.
you.
Yeah, so make sure you just email me, man, and outsideinaquatics.com. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, MFG.
All right. So what's going on here? Create new giveaway. And we're going to do hashtag shrimp.
Ooh, This is the big one.
One of them. Hashtag shrimp. And yeah, we'll let that run for like maybe 10 minutes. Nathan, you got to redo yours. But yeah, this will be for a 10 pack. I'll throw in some more shrimp, but this will be either your choice of the Bloody Mary or the Ocean Blue shrimp. So yeah, these are both Neocaridina, however you say it. So yeah, hard water with these. They're not like crystal shrimp that are super sensitive. These guys are pretty hardy. I'm sure you all know that, but just in case. So yeah, those Ocean Blues are nice, Benjamin. What was that, Kyle?
So does getting to 1500 feel like you thought it would?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's really cool. My content's starting to get a little bit better the more I do it. That last fish room tour I did of Jake and Katie's, that's definitely been my best by far. I really like the way that one came. I mean, I like the way all my stuff comes out besides like my first few. But yeah, it's not really a numbers game for me, I guess. I mean, I don't even know if I don't know. Like I said, I'm not doing, I was going to start doing live streams and stuff to get my hours up. And obviously this here is going to help, but I think I want to focus more on making actual content and see how that goes and getting my hours that way, which so far it's been going pretty good because I've only got a handful of live streams, and I hit 1,500 hours actually right around the same time I hit 1,500 subscribers, so it's going pretty smooth. I've got like a year to get there, I think, before some of it starts dropping off, but yeah. So yeah, it definitely feels good, and I definitely wouldn't be on here if it wasn't for all you guys. I mean, you guys are what keeps me coming back. Like I said, it's been like a family to me, and it's really cool. I've been missing something like this for a long time. Yeah, Jody, that's something we could definitely do. Kyle, are you still here?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I shared out the HHD tour. By far my favorite video that Brandon has ever shot. I think it shows the ability to make a tour more than just shooting fish. It shows like the fun beforehand. It shows the community connection. It shows humor, and it kind of gives you like a reminiscence of like, I don't know, kind of like old school like aquarium co-op videos of him and Dean. It's like that. It's the
yeah, and we had that with yours. We had that with yours too. And
yeah,
I wish I wouldn't have been so nervous with Stefan, because that was the first tour we did. And yeah, it was a completely new thing to me. So Stefan's a good guy. I wish we could have gotten some funny stuff in there with him, but yeah.
You have a nonchalant way of recording a video, which makes you makes it flow well and smooth. And I don't know how to. Nonchalant makes it like you can hear that and you can think like, oh, someone doesn't give a shit. Like that's not what I'm saying. Like nonchalant meaning like, I don't know, just flows well. It's smooth. It's natural. Is probably the best way of saying it. And I like that. I like that, man. I'm really picky with my favorite like with videos, because I don't get to watch any of the content. I have to listen to almost everything I consume, basically. So it's people have to be really verbally descriptive for me to be able to watch, because I can't watch. Like I have to hear what you're talking about. Because I'm consuming almost all my content while I'm at work, and I like that you're pretty good being verbally descriptive, and I think that's really important on YouTube.
Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah. MC says, I've recorded 3 fish rooms and a store. Just need to edit one day. What do you how do you feel about editing, man?
It was overwhelming at first, but now it's easy. I mean, making the thumbnail and editing it, the first couple of times you do it, it's gonna take you forever. I mean, and it's not like the funnest thing to do, but as I get better at it, it's become a lot easier for me. And yeah, I actually kind of enjoy it now. It's cool to see the end product. And it's weird because once I start editing a video, it's hard to stop, because some of the fish tour videos take a while to edit, and it's hard to stop once you start. So yeah, it's kind of like a rush. I don't know. It's cool just to see what the end result is. So I personally now like it. But yeah, so hashtag shrimp to get in this shrimp giveaway. I'll give it till the 10-minute mark. So you got like 3 minutes. It's gonna start getting dark in this room. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about that. Need a lamp in here, or I'll just turn this fish tank light back on. CPDs are getting some extra light tonight.
Yeah, Jeffro says, I agree. Watching a video feels like you're along for the ride, more like hanging out in the same room with you instead of watching just a fish or product video. And I think that is very well said. I think that's super important, dude. I like my content that I'm consuming to feel like a hangout. And I think he pointed that out very well. Yeah, that's definitely one of your strengths.
Thank you for that. Constantine, it's going to be for either the Ocean Blues that I have or the Bloody Marys. It's whoever wins choice. Brandon, anyone that edits, I have 0 computer skills. What would you say to someone with no skills about editing? So that was me. I had no editing skills whatsoever. Kyle actually helped me a lot when I had questions about certain things, but really most of it came from just doing it. That's why the first few times it's going to take you forever, and you're going to mess up and have to go back, and but the way you're going to get the hang of it is by just getting in there and doing it. And it just gets easier and easier. You pick up a few things at a time, and you don't have to think so hard about those the next time. And then the next time you pick up a few more things that you don't have to think so hard about. And then it just progressively gets easier and easier, but it's never going to get easy unless you start. So you just got to start doing it.
I think the way if I were to give like a verbal description of the physical experience is, if I'm sitting here and I download CapCut, which I would definitely suggest to anybody out there that's starting editing. CapCut is the way to go. I first started with iMovie, and you will hate editing if you use iMovie on your phone. You'll hate it. It's so clunky compared to CapCut. My lady told me about CapCut and changed my life. Made it easy. Actually made it fun in a lot of ways. If you get to a point in something that you want to do something, like you want to do a certain type of edit, just stop editing, go straight to YouTube, and then Google or search that type of editing. And it just take it piece by piece and make one stride in every video is what I would suggest. Yeah. So it's like you have a video and you just like do like a background word edit. I actually don't use this, but it's actually really easy. I mean, you can cut you can put words and edit it right behind my head. If you just Google that, you can actually do that text and then you can put that into your video. And it's actually a super easy edit. You just do a background remove on me, and then you overlay that over video. Just simple stuff like that.
Yep.
Just try
Or-
something in every video is basically what I'm trying to say, you know?
Yeah, it gets easy. Barbara, welcome in. I wanted to say hello. Andy Carson, hello. Hashtag shrimp. I will say that this live good one and the next one, Tristan's, is gonna have to be US only. So if that applies to anybody, I can't ship shrimp out of the country. But yeah, CapCut is what I use too. It's what Kyle recommended me when I first started. And yeah, I mean, I can't imagine having to relearn. We had a scare there for a minute, having to relearn a different program.
Yeah, dude.
CapCut makes it really easy. Everything I do typically is free. There are some things if I'm editing a fish room tour, I will upgrade the plan for a month. That way I have access to more features. And I immediately cancel it. That way it's only there for, that month, basically for that video. Any videos that I get in that month is a bonus. But I like to have everything available to me for those fish room tour videos, because those I want to be really nice. I'm going to somebody's house and I'm recording their stuff, and I want the video to be good, something that they can show their friends and family or whatever, should they choose. And that's really where a lot of my traffic has come from, has been the fish room tour videos, which I do have some more coming up. I just got to work out times. Summer's tough, everybody's busy, people are outside doing stuff. But yeah, so most things you can do, if you've got the free version of CapCut, you can do a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah, I would actually. Price Tag Joe said I need to try CapCut, but the only time you get the really cool features when you pay for it. I would actually argue that that's not true. I think that you get a lot of what you need for free from CapCut.
Yep.
There are stuff you pay for, but I don't pay for CapCut, and I don't really run into a lot of. I'm trying to think of the features that you get that I liked when I was paying for it.
So like when I did Stefan's and I didn't have the mics, there was a lot of background noise.
That's
the only way you could clean up the noise is if you had the pro subscription. And there's different levels. There's a basic and a pro. So the basic is like $10 and the pro is $20. So depending on what you need.
But and even with that background audio remover though, I'd be careful, because sometimes I'd put that and it would cause some weird distortions.
Yeah.
Like it would, because it's like through AI, and I would notice that it's almost just better off to just get a mic that does it ahead of time, which I think is what you got now, right?
Yep. And after that video, I got a mic. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, even
so,
though
yeah. Stefan's not far away, so eventually I'd like to get back over there and we'll do another tour. And yeah, hopefully you'll get to see me and Stefan jacking around and having fun, and a little bit better tour of his place. Not that it was bad, it was just it was my first one. I didn't have anything. I recorded that whole thing with my phone audio, and that was one of the first real videos I actually put some editing skills into, so it's it has a lot of room for improvement. All right, let's see here. We're going to add to stage. Fish Fam giveaway. If you have not entered hashtag shrimp in by now, I am sorry. And I'm going to go get something to drink because I ran out of my soda water here. And then when I get back, I'm going to spin. Good luck, Kyle.
Oh, God, I don't know what to do. If you have monetization and on .open an LLC and learn Adobe, you will eventually need to learn a professional software. My personal advice, the $50 monthly fee is a deductible once you have the LLC. Yeah, that's one way to do it, but then you got to write it. You got to write that $50 off against your like income for the LLC. I don't know. It just depends on what you're doing with the YouTube. If you're just looking to try out and start off, I would just do the CapCut free version. But I've definitely heard a lot of people say the Adobe. Oh my god, I can't remember what the Adobe program is. DaVinci Resolve, I think that's what it is. DaVinci Resolve, I know I've heard a lot about. But
All right, so I'm gonna hit refresh one more
Is
time,
that-
and I'll start spinning. Oh, yep, a couple people got in.
oh, GNC,
You can thank Polar
ask it to
Seltzer Water.
refresh.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
Not bad.
I'll do it one more time too. There we go. All right. So this is for your choice of Bloody Mary or Ocean Blue Shrimp. Here we go. Oh, I gotta do the volume. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna mess this one up, damn it. All right. Steve.
Hey.
All right. And I really need a mouse. I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow and get a mouse.
Get with Adobe. Okay. And Resolve might be the way I go if they end up getting rid of CapCut again. that was like that would have been horrible.
Yeah. just because I'm not like an editor, and I had just started getting the hang of that one, and it's like, oh man, I'm gonna have to start all over again.
Right, dude? It's like, come on. Especially, I'm tied to my phone too. I do all my editing from my phone, which I think
Me too.
is actually that's a real big distinction to make when you're talking with people, because I think most people assume you do it from a computer, but I do all mine on the phone.
Yep.
And you were saying the same thing. You do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think most people look at us like we're insane when we say that. They're like, what?
I think it's just easier. I don't know. Granted, I've never tried editing from a computer, but it just seems like an extra step that you don't have to, because I'm recording everything from my phone too. So it'd be different if I was recording with like a different camera and then I could like upload it to the computer or whatever. But like it's already on my phone, so I'm just like, that's where I do it.
See, I think it depends on what you mean by easier. Like ease of access for sure. I think accuracy of editing, like if you're trying to do like those like really fast jump cuts and stuff, it's probably a lot easier on the computer. If you're doing like a lot of cuts and like a lot of like overlays and like stuff like that. I don't know. Imagine having like 3, 4, 5 overlays on one video and trying to manage that on your phone while you're trying to like scroll through the layers of them. But on the computer, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's just the one caveat I could see. But I would never get that deep into editing. It wouldn't be fun at that point for me, I think.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Barbara, you are still up there.
I think Barbara got off.
Oh, no? Oh, I see your
think
name
so.
on the list. Oh, is the list doesn't edit?
No.
No. Oh, shit. My bad. Yep.
There's your arch nemesis, Sweet Polly, now. He fucking
That was
hates
the
you.
most ridiculous
She
thing. I
fu-
can't believe that happened like that, man. I was just trying to be a troll, and I trolled way too hard. Geek Boy is switching his like to a thumbs down with an extra middle finger.
I didn't know you could do that. Ooh, excuse me.
Oh my god. Well, Asia
Yeah,
does
we're gonna-
editing for work. That's cool.
We're going to jump right into the next giveaway after this one too. I got the family held hostage down there. I won't let them turn on the TV because they're
You
gonna
get a
start
copyright?
taking up my bandwidth.
Yeah, oh, or that too. Yeah. I thought you were talking about sound.
No, everything this stream so far has been super smooth. So it's a huge improvement from my last stream where I had all kinds of issues, which I appreciate everybody sitting through. That was kind of like a spur of the moment. That was when you had that graduation party, Kyle, and
Oh,
or
for sure.
graduation, the ceremony.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live and fill the time, and yeah, it was rough.
Dude, that's crazy, man. That was last weekend?
Yeah,
Oh my god, dude.
time flies, dude.
Oh god. I keep yawning.
And then the Tristan's gift card. When we do that one, he does a digital gift card. So I'll have to purchase it, and then when I purchase it, I'm able to put in the recipient's email, so you'll get it via email.
Ooh, nice.
My phone is dying. I gotta plug it in. It probably uses battery a lot faster in this hot ass fish room. All right, let me check to make sure we're charging. All right.
See you, sweet Polly. It was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, sorry you got screwed, Polly.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
Take
that.
that up with Kyle. Don't let that reflect your opinion of me.
Yeah, that's all on me, man.
I wouldn't have done that. All right, so we got Joe and Linda. Here we go. All right. Sorry, Linda. Joe got it.
Dude, I'm thinking great.
Congratulations, Joe. Joe, you have my number, so go ahead and you can message me on my phone.
Ooh, getting them shrimpies.
Let me mark that down. P-tag shrimp. And then you'll have to let me know what color you want. If I had a suggestion, I would suggest the ocean blues because they're absolutely stunning. Not that the Bloody Marys aren't, but the ocean blues are actually fairly new to the scene. Not a lot of people have them.
Sure.
You're actually getting only the second group that I've ever gotten rid of. Nancy B got the first ones. But yeah, so just it's up to you at the end of the day. And then we're gonna do a new giveaway here. And it will be hash.
Foxy is asking if you have any of those blues to sell. I just wanted
I
to
do.
make sure you heard that.
Yep.
For sure. So she might want to get a hold of you. I'm not sure.
Okay. They know how to get a hold of me. So we'll do hashtag Tristan's for this one. Let's see. Hashtag Tristan's. Then if somebody doesn't mind dropping Tristan's link,
Oh God.
that would be appreciated. He's got a little fish store in Evansville, Wisconsin. The guy is super nice. He's treated me real well. He's got great fish. He's just a small time. I mean, I guess I wouldn't call him small time. He's got a pretty big online presence. But he's a young kid that's trying to make it in the fish world, and it's nice to have the relationship with him that I do.
I got that link in there, so anyone else trying to do it, I beat you to it. Ha ha.
Thank you. His link is also in my YouTube links. So is Ed's Aquatic Exotics, actually. So I know he's got a lot of nice fish up there too. If you're into the more obscure live bears like the Good Days, I believe he's shipping now too as well. I don't know if he has his food for sale on there or not, but yeah. We gave away some Aquatic Provisions foods earlier. They've been a great company to me so far. I look forward to building on my relationship with John. He's been very generous with me, and I really look forward to what's to come of that. As far as their foods, I really enjoy them. I'm using them every day in my fish room, and I've got nothing bad to say about it so far.
And Jody beat me to it. I didn't even see it. She freaking beat me to the link way, way fast. I thought I was quick.
But yeah, now that I think about it, I'll have to add Aquatic Provisions link in my YouTube links too.
Yeah, he says he's having fun here, and we do have a good time.
Yeah, I'm glad he showed up.
Secret, I always have Tristan pulled up in my tabs. It's a good thing to do, Jody, for real. He's got interesting, those blue flames pop up, the Epistos. I got my McMaster eye from him too. And he's got like a reputation in those swaps as like the Episto guy. Like,
yeah.
Like it's super cool. That's a unique spot or a unique niche to have in the fish world. Like it's I don't know. If you're breeding Epistos, I look at you and I'm like, I'm jealous. Like it's cool.
So you're a little jealous of me then.
I'm always jealous of you, Brandon. You're cool. Come on.
Yeah, he does breed a lot of bettas too. There you go. Steve likes the floating pellets from Aquatic Provisions.
I haven't tried any of that food. Might have to try some of that one of these days here.
Well, if you guys don't know, you can go onto their website. And if you go to the free samples, the samples themselves are free, and you get a little bit of everything they have to offer. There's two different options you can pick. So there's a freeze-dried bundle, which is all the freeze-dried stuff, and then there's the actual, menu, like made foods. All you do is pay the shipping. I think one of them's like $2, one of them's like $1. It's super, super good sample pack, and that'll kind of give you an idea of what you like, what you don't like, what you can use, what you can't use. Aquatic Provisions has got a promo code.
Oh, Branton 25. Check that out. I also just posted the link for the tour that Jorge did of Aquatic Provisions.
Yeah, that was a cool little that office, John. That I'm jealous of. Man, I would love to work in that every day.
Yeah, dude, super cool office. And I think my lady's watching too. I to her, hey baby.
So John, what does that promo code entail?
It's 25. It looks like it's 25% off, huh?
And how long is it valid?
Jorge does need a card, by the way. Aquatic Provisions, definitely. Yeah, he said 25%.
25% off.
What's up? You okay? Yeah. Pajamas and get ready for bed. Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. Give me a little bit longer. We'll be off soon. Okay.
Doesn't expire. There you go. So if you know me, you can get 25% off Aquatic Provisions Foods. That's cool. Thank you, John. That's really neat.
Branton 25. In case you're watching this later, you can't see the chat. Branton 25. 25% off for life. JNN is asking if it works with wholesale as well. I'm trying to get.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't tried their foods yet, I highly suggest getting the sample pack. Like I said, it gives you a little bit of everything, and you can, you get to try it out, and you can see what you're going to be able to use and how your fish like it, and it's, Nathan, you can pay the $2 on the samples. All right, so we're gonna go until the 35 mark. So you got 3 more minutes to use hashtag Tristan's.
I'm about to crash. A long day. Tell Willow she is awesome.
I will do that, Mousy. Are you in the wheel? Because you know how to get a hold of me. If you win, I'll let you know. All right, so let's put this back up here. And then let's go to the giveaway. All right, so I am chatless again.
Oh, yep, I'll keep you updated. They just immediately started talking a bunch of shit.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. How do you get the sample packs? You get the sample packs, Steve. You can go on their website, and I believe there's a separate tab for it. And then you just, you pay the shipping, and off they go. Like I said, there's 2 different kinds. You get the freeze-dried pack, or you can get the made food pack. I just got both of them, and like I said, for like $3-4, you can't go wrong.
Dude, what food company is willing to bet on their product like that?
Yeah, that is
it's
pretty awesome.
They know it's addicting.
They used to do it for free, completely free, but with the amount of volume of people wanting the free packs, I mean, it makes sense to at least charge the shipping.
Well, yeah, and especially shipping rates going up and just
yep.
Yeah, you can't put that all on a small business, man. You gotta yeah.
All right, you got 1 more minute. Yeah, 1,000 orders in 1 weekend.
That is, yeah. Oh my God, can't even imagine. Can't even imagine that. Holy shit. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. You know what a Unimac?
Jeff actually had some of his wild type bettas spawn.
Oh,
I don't know if anybody's got the link to his short, but it was pretty cool to watch their embrace. It was really neat. They're on the package. I believe they're on the website too. Both. All right, so we have hit the 35 mark. I'm going to go over here and refresh it one more time. So now, again, I'm chatless. We've got 30 entries. Here we go. Jeff's gone. Let me turn that volume down again. I keep forgetting that.
Jeremy says you're showing your age. I don't know
Why
what
is
he
that?
means. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe forgetting to turn the volume down? I don't know if there's something
Well,
else.
I feel like that. I feel like that's what you get, Jeremy.
Yeah, it's
Jeremy's gone.
That's what you get for talking shit. Oh, he said, see all them grays. He's talking shit about gray hair. What?
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of grays.
Yeah, what the fuck? You got to earn those gray hairs,
Yeah, that's
man.
right. I'm a hard worker. I got a wife and kids.
Do you still grow a full head of hair?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just shave yours, right? Yeah, you still got a full head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah, I don't like. I like to get in the shower and I like to just get the bar of soap in my hand and my washcloth, and I just wash everything with that, and I'm done in like 2 minutes.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Mine's
Plus,
mine's not by choice. It's on purpose, but I definitely understand it.
Yeah, I mean, you get out of bed, you don't have to do anything to it. You save money on haircuts, and yeah, it just
One less decision to make, man.
Yeah, in the summer it's really nice.
Oh yeah.
In the winter, I let it I let it get a little bit longer, but I don't let it get very long.
Yeah, dude, the cold air, man, when it hits that head, you really understand. Like, you lose all your heat through your head. It gets cold.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So again, while we're getting a winner here, I really want to thank you all for coming out and showing your support for me. I really appreciate it. I mean, like I said, you guys have become a family for me. I know I said this last time, but I don't really associate with a lot of people directly around me or the people I grew up with. Just I like what I found here. Kyle, another special shout out to you. You've been a huge, the biggest support of me through this whole thing, especially as far as, holding my hand through the process, getting me up to speed on all this stuff. So I want to thank, special thank you to you.
Oh, thanks, man. The community did it for me, for sure. So that's what we do. And so anybody that's just beginning in their YouTube career out there, make sure you keep the nice train rolling, man. We lift people up around here.
If you're afraid, if you're afraid to do content in this community, I wouldn't be afraid. Just do it. Just jump in and do it. I mean, if it's something you've been thinking about doing, you'll never do it until you do it. So you just got to do it. How many times can I say do it?
Just do it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's it's been a fun ride. But yeah, I'm watching the CPDs right now. They're off to this way over here. My camera's mirrored, so it's not really that way. It's actually this way.
Oh, for sure. I got you.
But yeah, I'm watching the little CPDs swimming around in there. See, I thought they predated heavily on their fry. I've got like 10 CPDs in this 10-gallon tank, And I mean, there's a lot of floating vegetation, but yeah, I'm starting to get them, popping up in there. So it's pretty cool. There's one that actually they must have spawned like the first night I brought them home, because there's one that's like pretty big.
Yeah, you can definitely community breed them. The one thing I've never been able to get is the numbers that I see from like, dude, I think it's oh my god, the guy that does the freaking trays.
Lowell?
Yeah, Lowell. Like
Yeah.
he did that first one where it was just an egg catch, and it was just a tray with like the back wall, and the CPDs would just drop the eggs on there, and it wasn't like an automatic collector or anything.
Yeah, that's what I've got. Two of them on the width side of the 10. Two of them fit perfectly on the width side.
Oh, nice.
So that's where those are, with some Java moss on them, collecting eggs.
Yeah, I was never able to get. I don't know if I only did. I would do 2 females and a male.
Mm-hmm.
So I would never do like a group of them and then collect the eggs. So maybe that was the thing. I don't know what he was running, but dude, I remember that video and he just had like an insane amount. Maybe there was some sort of like loading going on with like the video just to make it look better or whatever, but it wasn't portrayed that way. And I think he's pretty honest with the way he portrays his videos. So I think I'm just not able to get those freaking numbers. I don't know what his secret was, man. But
Yeah.
I could get some good numbers, but nothing like those, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I have yet to actually pull the egg traps out. I see them spawning in it, and I just haven't. I've been lazy and haven't pulled them out.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's a ton of eggs in there. I'm gonna see. So I'm doing an experiment with them first. I'm gonna see if maybe just the eggs being down in that grate and then covered by the Java moss, if they can partially raise up underneath and then come out when they're big enough,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't have to remove eggs. So that has yet to be determined.
I would think you'd be able to, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
that'd be kind of neat if I could do it that way.
Yeah, they just got they turn into the rolling sticks. They'll be rolling sticks for a while, and then they're
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you have something. The only problem is though, is because you only want vegetation in like the one area at the tank where they're gonna do the eggs, right? Like, is that the only place they have
besides the floating plants? Yeah, that's the only vegetation down low.
Yeah, because if you have vegetation anywhere else, they'll drop the eggs outside of the catch, right?
Yep.
And so, like, if once they leave, though, it just depends on, I guess, how good you're feeding them, more than likely, right? Kind of like that thing we were talking about earlier, like the easy access food.
Mm-hmm. And Nathan's trying to win twice tonight. Oh, as soon as I said that.
You can't say someone's name, man. It's like instant, dude. It has a mind of its own.
Sorry, Nathan. Still suck.
Dude, you're gonna get hitmen sent after us. Like we're freaking Sweet Polly's gonna be coming after me, man. Like shit.
Yeah, if you ever get a package or a letter from Sweet Polly that you didn't agree to. All right, so Barbara Jackson or Elaine, who is gonna win? Here we go.
Ooh.
Barbara Jackson. Sorry, Elaine. All right. Barbara, you know how to get a hold of me. You got me on Discord, so I guess just send me over your email address, and I'm pretty sure that's all I need to enter in when I purchase the gift card, and he just sends it directly to you. Nope.
Oh, Barbara, I think is confused. She said, "Send them to Shirley. Shrimp don't like my water." Apparently.
Oh,
she won a gift card.
Barbara, those are not. That was not for the shrimp. That was for a $50 Tristan's gift card.
Yeah, so that's more of you can get that card for anything on his site. which
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. Wonder what he's got. What he's got up there right now. Because he usually doesn't have like a huge stock list, but like
It's
or
it's
is it?
always rotating.
yeah, it's
He's
exactly. It's like always different.
Yeah.
So he's got 12 uncategorized. There's like some bettas, buse, some rainbow fish, some stuff that's a goby of some sort.
Yeah, those gobies he has right now are sweet.
I can't even pronounce it. Mugulogobius mixodermis. That's a fun word to say.
So yeah, Barbara, just get a hold of me on Discord. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
And then with that, I'm gonna free you guys all up from being here. I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't seen a notification for Vibes going live. Is Vibes
He
currently live?
is. Yeah,
okay.
he
If
is.
so, can somebody post a link to his live stream? And you guys are more than welcome to go over there, show Vibes some love. Vibes is another great dude in this community. I like Vibes a lot. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. All the congratulations. It's all because of you. So thank you.
All right, there's Vibes. All right.
All right. So with that, I will I'll let everybody get their congrats in real quick. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, John, for offering that for everybody. That was really nice of you. Yes, Elaine, you were very close. So yeah.
All right.
And then Kyle, I will see you backstage.
All right, for sure, man.
All right, thanks guys.
Catch y'all later.
Good night.